Okay, so now we're starting round 4. This is in green. This is the leaves. So again, we want to change the color. So on your last stitch, this chain is gonna be hard to find, so just go to the top of this petal, and where you can stab it under 2 of them, like this. That will be good enough. Stab it through, and this is where we're gonna take our new color. Using my middle finger, I'm gonna hold down the 2 old colors. Just gonna hold that new color there, pull the green through all of them. It's just a slip stitch. And once again, we wanna try to hide these 2 tails. I'm gonna bring them to the front. Okay. We're gonna chain 6, and then we're gonna get to one of the chain spaces where we're gonna do 4 double crochets, then chain 2, then 4 double crochets, all in the same chain space. This is gonna be the corner. And then to travel to the next corner, we're gonna do another chain 6. And then in that corner space, we're gonna do this. So that's why there's only 4 times, because there's only 4 corners in this square. Okay, so that means in the chains, we're not hiding anything yet. You can just hold this here, it doesn't matter. So just pull up. So chain is just pulling it through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, don't count the one when you were doing the color change. So now I'm at the top of this petal. I'm gonna count the next space beside it. I'm gonna count 1 space, 2 space, skip 2 of them. And then in the 3rd space is where I am going to do my corner. So I'm at the top of this petal. There's 2 spaces between the petals, and in the 3rd chain space, this is where I'm doing this stuff. Double crochet means loop and hold 1 into the hole. You see I'm looping, covering all my thread ends. Pull up. There's 3 on the hook. Pull through 2, pull through 2. There's only 1 left on the hook here. We're not doing the petal thing where we gather them together. Each stitch is its own stitch. Loop and hold into the same chain space. Pull it up, 3, pull through 2, pull through 2. Only 1 left on the hook. Loop and hold into the hole, pull it through, up, pull through 2, pull through 2. That's 3. Loop and hold into the same hole again, pull up, pull through 2, pull through 2. Now we have 4. You can see 4 posts. This is pretty easy to count. Now it says to chain 2. 1, 2. In the same chain space. If you ever want to just shift them over, or it'll naturally shift. Loop and hold into the same hole, pull through 2, pull through 2. That's 2. That's 3. And 4. Okay, so now we have all of this going on to make up the corner, and you can see it actually already made the corner. This is my chains to cross there. So now I'm gonna make 6 chains to cross 2 holes, and into the 3rd hole is where I'm gonna do it again. So this tail is not gonna make it. It's covered in 1, and that's good enough. We'll cover it later on. Okay. Let's hold the yarn again, pull it tight on the hook, over, under 2, loop around the pinky. That's how I like to do it. Okay, we're just gonna do chain 6. Start from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skip 2 holes. This is the corner, this is 1 hole, 2 hole, and into the 3rd. All we really have is just the green. So loop and hold into the hole, pull up, there's 3, go through 2. 1 loop left. Loop and hold into the same hole, 2, 3. Remember, only pull through 2 of them at a time. 4. That's 4. Chain 2. 1, 2. 4 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it up. Now you can see your corner, 1 corner, 2 corners, and this one's folding in, whatever. And now I'm gonna chain 6 to travel all the way to my next corner. Okay, so just hold it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, this chain is just floating, but just like our tails, we're gonna cover it with the last color. 2 chain spaces I'm skipping into this third one. Loop first and then go in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 2, 1, 2, into the same hole, 4 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. It's 3 corners. Chain 6 more to travel to the last corner. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now we're gonna look for the last hole. 1, 2, and it's gonna be this one where we kind of started. So I'm gonna do loop and hold into the hole, pull through 2, pull through 2. Is it not focusing on this because of my words? Okay.